Hey there, CJ Math students. I'm going to help you through homework 5.1, problem solving with equations. Please make sure you're showing all work like I am in my odds. So, problem number 1, gas mileage. Each day Ernesto drives 52 miles. If he can drive 26 miles on 1 gallon of gasoline, how many days can he drive on 14 gallons of gasoline? So first, it might be helpful to figure out how many miles that he drives altogether. So 26 miles on 1 gasoline, so if I have 14 gallons, 14 times 26 will tell me how many miles I can drive on that. So 14 times 26 gives you 364 miles, right? So now if every single day I drive 52 miles, to figure out how many days I can drive, I'm just going to take this and divide by 52. So 364 divided by 52 gives me my answer of 7 days. Okay. Number 3, Isaac has 10 bags containing 13 marbles each. Then his friend gave him 59. If you did your buzz math, this should look familiar. It's 10 times 13 plus 59. Right? Do this equation. That's 130 plus 59, and your answer is 189 marbles. I'd pause the video and try and do number 4 if I were you. Number 5, Benjamin put 60 CDs into cases that each hold 12 CDs. So one case holds 12 CDs. He put all the CD cases on the bookshelf with the other 7 CD cases he owns. How many CD cases are now on the bookshelf? So first of all, 60 divided by 12 will tell us how many cases I can get out of that. And then I'll add it to the 7 I already have on the bookshelf. So this is 5 plus 7, and I get 12 CD cases, not CDs, 12 CD cases. I'd pause and try and do number 6 if I were you. Number 7, Angel works for his father. This morning he opened 9 boxes with 300 pencils in each box. He then put these pencils in bags with 19 pencils in each bag. How many full bags did he make? So we're talking about first doing 9 times 300 and then dividing that answer that we get into 19. And we need to make sure we're doing full pencil bags. So 9 times 300 gives you 2,700. Dividing that by 19, it's okay to use a Google calculator so long as you're showing work like I am. Gives you 142.1, so full bags is 142 full bags. I would pause and try and go do number 8. Alright, so try and write an equation expression to solve the following word problem. So to take a taxi, it costs $3 plus an additional $2 per mile travel. So for taxi, it's no matter what, you got to pay $3 plus additional $2 per mile, 2 per M. If you spent exactly $20 on a taxi, which includes a $1 tip, how many miles did you travel? Wow, okay, so $3, 3.00 plus the 2M is equal to $20 on a taxi, but you gave a $1 tip, so really you spent $19, right? So this is a 2-step equation. So we're subtracting or adding a -3 to both sides, and I get 2M is equal to 16. And then to figure out how many miles I drove, I divide by 2, and I get my miles, or my M, is equal to 8 miles, right? And that makes sense, so think about it. If I do $2 per mile, 2 times 8 means I spent $16. No matter what, I had to pay the $3 plus the 3, and I gave him a $1 tip plus the 1. Add all that up, that's exactly the $20 that I spent. All right. Number 11, Robert wants to buy a new baseball glove for $120. He saved $25 each month for 3 months. First of all, 25 for 3 months, so 25 times 3. And his mom gave him $15 for washing a car, so plus 15. And 10 for cleaning his room. How nice, plus 10 more. How much more money does he need to buy the new glove? So first of all, I need this to equal something, and he needs $120. So I say needs 120. So this is 75 plus 15 plus 10, or 75 plus 25, which equals he has $100. So how much more money does he need? He just needs, we'll price the baseball mitt, which is $120, minus the money he has, so he needs $20. right? 13. Sandra's family knows she loves books, so for her birthday, she received six $25 gift cards. So 6 times 25 to an online bookstore. Sarah was planning on how to use. If each book costs about 9, about how many books can I buy? How much money will I have left over? So first of all, let's figure out how much money she has. 6 times 25, she has $150 to spend. And if each book costs $9, if I take that 150 and I divide that by 9, I'll get about, squiggly equal sign means about, so about 16 books. So 16 books. And how much will she have left over? Well, she'll have 0.66 left out of, 16 times 9 means she'll have about $6 left over, right? So if I did 9 times 16, that's how much she spends. That's $144. She originally had $150. She'll have about $6 left over. It's a tricky one. Rewind and re-listen if you need to. And number 15. Jolie is working on a school report on her word processor. She wants to place a figure which is 13.09 centimeters wide, so it appears at the center of the page, and the width of the page is 21.59. So let's take this page. Let's imagine this is the page. Maybe draw a straighter line than I just did. 21.59, and then she wants to take this thing that is 13.09 and put it right in the center. Okay, so first of all, let's figure out how much we're working with. 21.59 minus 13.09 means we are working with 8.2 centimeters of space, right? So if she puts it right in the center, and there are two margins, there's a margin over here, and there's a margin over here, and I put this thing that is 13.09 right in the center, how much should be on each side? Well, I have that much to work with. It's just 8.2 divided by 2, since there's two margins, right? And it should be 4.1 centimeters on both sides. And then you could add that back up. 4.1 plus 4.1 plus 13.09 should give you 21.59. And it almost does. I think I messed up someplace here. Nope, that's why. This should be a 5, my fault. That's a 5, so 8.5 divided by 2, it should be 4.25, my fault. 4.25. All right, call me if you have a question.